Every time I try and schedule a live stream, it just starts, and I'm like, what even is. I'm here to suffer. It's because of you, YouTube. I hope you know that. Okay. Well, at least that works. I was hoping to post this on my Instagram, but YouTube. Let's see, maybe I can post it. What's all this mean? I feel like I can't post it. Okay, we're gonna try it. I really wanted to post it on Instagram, but are we back? Hello? Oh, guys. I can still post on Instagram. That's what I disappeared because I was trying to post on Instagram. Oh my gosh, slay. That's amazing. I wanted to make certain I could. Wow, I have not done a live stream in like forever. Okay, I need to mute my computer, sorry guys. I always try and read the chat like on my computer because when things come across my screen, I lose it. I lose it so fast. So let me open up the chat. No, oh my gosh. No audio, wait. So fast. I could hear the audio. Let me see. Maybe refresh. Try to Okay. I think I was gonna say I can hear the audio on my computer, so I feel like hopefully refresh, my friends, refresh. Oh, Sarah, hello, guys. Totally, probably should be doing like other things, but I don't know. I always said, well, when was the last time I did a live stream? Because I distinctly remember the last time I did a live stream, I was like, see you guys in January. It's February. It is February. So I feel like I have kept up with my promise of a live stream every like 5. Okay, the last live stream I did was October 22nd. What is it? November, December. Okay. 4 months isn't too bad. 4 months isn't too bad. Okay. All right. Yay. I'm trying to edit. Okay, don't even mention editing because like that should technically be I should either be editing, I should either be painting eyes. Don't look anywhere in the background, guys. My room is in chaos right now. Well, I'm acting like it's never in chaos, but I am trying to redo my room. The thing about me is I'm not the type of person who like sits down and ever completes anything. I'm just like it just things make me mad, so then I gotta stop doing it. And I feel like that is an accurate representation of my room. It's like for like 10 minutes, I'm like, oh yes, shall I clean? And I'm down for it. And then I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. And also, I live in such an organized chaos that by the time I like clean something, I like lose things. Like when it's chaotic, I'm like, okay, girl, you're like right here, you're there, like I'm good. But when I clean it, then I'm like, where are you? Like, who are you? I can't find anything when I clean my room. It's a problem. It's been a problem. You know what? It's not a problem. It's just me. It's ingrained, like, into my soul. Hello, Andrea. MySpace. So the funniest thing is, whenever I watch Sarah's videos, because I'm on a record, like, I'm like top comment almost every time. It's so funny because there was one time I was not the first comment. Somebody pointed it out. And I was like, y'all count me on that one time. But whenever Sarah says that her mess, her desk is like a mess, I die laughing. Cause like if you saw my desk, there's like enough room for my computer. And it's not even a small desk. I have a, what is this? Like a, I feel like it's an 8-foot table. Like, and I just die laughing because I'm like, that is like nothing. Yeah, it's chaotic, mess, everything mess. It makes me mad to a point, but then I'm like, does it? It's like World War III outside my window right now. I don't know. I live country enough to where like everybody just wants to shoot their guns off all the time. Sound like a cannon. So yeah. My house, oh gosh, yeah, like literally, that's how I feel like tornado hit. And I'm like one of those type of people, if it makes sense. When it comes to like the barn and my horses, oh my gosh, guys, I am insane. Like a little too insane, which is why I always get like all these sick animals because like people are like, oh, being crazy about like everything is like perfect, right? For them to keep like a track on things, all that type stuff. But it's almost like every ounce of like organization, clean, like it's over there. The rest of my life, I'm like, you know what? Who cares? I don't care. So it's just so funny because like if like all of my clients are like, I would have never thought you would be like this way. And I'm like, yeah, that's only because I try and keep things like organized with horses. When it comes to my life, cut the camera. Cut the camera. I don't care. Well, oh. I feel like if you watch like my videos are so what's the word I'm thinking of? Is it aesthetic? I'm acting like I haven't been speaking English for 25 years. I feel like if you watch my videos and you just know I'm a very aesthetic person. Yeah, it's aesthetic. Aesthetic person. And that's just how I am. Some of these YouTubers, guys, applaud because they really put the effort in, and I'm like, no, I can't. Okay, guys. I like your username, but I feel like I'm gonna butcher it because it's giving me low-key a seizure. Good evening, chicklization. I'm gonna call you good. We're gonna call you Chick, okay? Good evening, Chick, because that's a name. That is a name. You are being real. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. Sometimes I watch YouTubers and I'm like, girl, if you can like literally, if you saw me in makeup, oh my gosh, guys, I'm not kidding. Call 911. Call 911. Report it to your local. Like, be like, oh my gosh, that girl down in Georgia, she's wearing makeup. Something is wrong with her. Send help. SOS. Cause like I just like I see some people. I'm like, man, maybe I should put that effort into my videos. But then I'm like I said, I'm being held hostage. I'm being held against my will. Oh gosh, like I could tell you the last time I dressed up, and that was like 2 years ago. 2 years ago at this point. Like, if you ever see me trying to put that much effort into something, SOS, SOS. Someone send help. I don't know, send a drone or something to check on me because something's not right. And I mean, I don't know, I did get a fancy schmancy camera, but I'm too lazy to bring the charging cord. I'm too lazy to bring the charging cord upstairs. Yeah, that literally, that's me. The charging cord is literally downstairs. I think. I hope. I don't know where I put it. But I did just get the new fancy schmancy DJ Osmo whatever. So I am in the process of editing videos from like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. And I will say there's a huge difference in quality, but I feel like I put effort into recording things, so I should still do it. For some reason, I made a page probably 12 years ago. Oh, you're my call? No, that's cool. Does anyone know? I don't know, honestly. I don't know if you almost have to. I think it's like your actual username. So I guess maybe if you went into like your channel descriptions, don't ask me because I'm like the least tech savvy person. Like, I have horrible tech savvy skills. You might be able to change it there. I don't know because it's not channel. I'm uncertain. Well, I guess it makes sense if you're got a macaw and you got chick in your name. Connects a little bit more for me. Um, but yeah, I have so many videos to edit. It's insane. The problem is I say this every time. Whenever I sit down to edit videos, I kid you not, I fall asleep. I hit that table and I am out on the floor. And then I'm like listening, right? And I'm like, I gotta edit that out. But then it's like my eyes don't open and I'm just there. And then I wake up and I'm like, the video's done. And I gotta rewatch it back again. And it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps. So if you ever wonder why the editing process takes me so long, I'm like, I think I go to a third. It just, I pass out. I don't know what to say. That's the one thing. If I got enough, like, I don't know, like if YouTube generated enough money, I would totally have like pay an editor because editing is really what like slows me down so much because honestly, when I get on camera, guys, I can't shut up. It's never it's never about like recording things because like I can go for hours. It's the editing. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I will say sometimes I do make myself laugh. So then I'm like, ha ha ha, that was a good one, Carrie. But then half the time I'm like, I'm out. You're being real. I am always real. 100%, baby. I love your videos because they're real. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing. Like whether or not you want to know me, you probably know me. Hello Christine. Yeah, I have to edit out so much. The sound of me like choking on my breath. I don't know if I've ever met somebody who breathes heavier. Like, do I have asthma? Am I like, some of my videos I listen back, I'm like, girl, was I running a mile? Like, is there no oxygen in the world? Like, literally, I have to be like, it drives me crazy. I tried, guys, during Vlogmas. I was like, I'm not gonna edit my videos. And then when I went back and listened to the videos, physical ailment. It pains me to listen to those videos because I was like, that girl don't know how to breathe. Like, straight up. I don't know what I was doing. I can't breathe. So I am back to, I think it's better if you guys just don't think I'm alive. Perchance, a girl does not need to breathe, is what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I wanted to do a live stream because, like I said, it's been about 4 months. You know, got to keep the routine going. Every 4 months, y'all get to see my face in live time. Hello, Annie. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. No, I'm alive. I'm alive. I slept a whole 20 minutes extra last night. Not by choice. Like I said, guys, bam on the table. I was out. So, I'm feeling very fresh, very young tonight. Feeling like maybe instead of 25, I'm 24 because those 20 minutes added some time back on my life. I'm so excited to see. Yes, that's also the other thing. I was like, you know what? It's like I should do a live stream just in case, like, if people have any like questions or anything about the yarn. I know the sale is still going on 10. Yeah, I think, girl, I hope. I don't even know anymore. I think the sale still goes on till like midnight tonight. Midnight? Yeah, I think. I hope. So I was like, I'll just come on here and chat it up. Did I see that order come through? I don't know if I did. So I have 23 orders to pack tomorrow. I think I got, what did I get today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packed fully with shipping labels on them. Today was an event. That's all I'll say. I absolutely love your videos. Ah, thank you. Thank you for liking the videos of a small. I always laugh. I'm like, whenever people watch my videos, it always makes me laugh because, like, I guess when I like record things and I guess when I edit things, like, I never really make the connection that other people are gonna watch it. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Videos to me always feel like just a video diary for me to look back on a couple like months later and be like, I really said that on camera? Dang. Do you have a full color list yet? I have a general idea. I think I've sent some color. I feel like if Sarah's still here, I definitely feel like I've sent her some color ideas. So I have, because Sarah's known for a while. Some people knew just because I talked to them a little bit about it. So I have like a good general idea. Honestly, when I was reading through a lot of like the comments on the videos and whatnot, it kind of seemed what most people were suggesting were already things that like I had planned for like the initial go, like the initial 8. I kind of had already had those in my brain. The question for me was like 4, trying to figure out the colors and everything. I laugh because when I did that video, guys, I never mentioned gray, which was so funny because like that was literally, I think, the first thing I said, Sarah, was the 2 grays. So yes, there is 100% going to be a gray. I just blinked in that video and didn't say it. There's a light gray, this kind of like, oh, I was just gonna say my phone. You're on my phone. There's like a light gray. Do I have it on my computer to even just be able to describe it? Oh, okay. Girl, do you see it? Like, let me try and zoom in a little more. Let me get you the pixels. Okay. Those 2 are for sure. That's, kind of hard to see. It's kind of like, do I need to put my brightness on? Does that work? Oh, okay. Girl, that was my volume. Shut up, Carrie. Where's the brightness? Why'd the brightness get brighter with the volume? Light gray. This is a dark gray. It's kind of like a little bit more on the steel side. And then here's some of the green options. This green for sure. Maybe. This is kind of like you can kind of see the peak of the ice green that I was talking about. And then this one, I swear Premier just put out some type of yarn that looks pretty similar to it. Like, it's kind of, is it pastel? I don't know. It's definitely a lighter green. So what was it? 2, I know I have the other color cards on here. I found it, but they're not very good because I can't remember who I was texting about these. Like, here's, girl, my fingers look bad. Dang. Girl, they look crusty. That's the option for the purple. So it's not necessarily like a deep purple. Oh, and you can kind of see like the pink right here. That's the hotter of the pinks. Oh, and you can, girl, like, you can kind of see the bubble gum. And then the blues I was kind of undecided on. Oh, here we go. Wow, the pixels are really, woo. Okay, this is lighter. This is kind of like almost skin tone-ish. This one has a little bit more of a peachy color to it. Honestly, I feel like the top one is a little bit more cream, and I feel like this one is a little bit more peachy skin tone. So those were those two colors that I was talking about. So I kind of have like 8 in my brain. It was just always, oh, and then I feel like you can kind of see the brown. Well, my camera's making it look like really emphasized. This one's lighter. This one's not as rusty as the other one. So, because I kind of wanted like a mid-tone, because some people thought the caramel was like orange, and I was like, I don't know, it didn't look like orange to me. It looked like terracotta from Sweet Snuggles Light, because I mean that's literally what I've been using, because terracotta I have is, yeah, I can't say. Let me read. Oh guys, y'all are texting so much. I feel very popular tonight. Hey, it's Science Sites. Oh, Science Sites is who did my Traveling Pony Studios logo. They also did Naughty Pony's yarn label. So highly recommend reaching out to them. I absolutely love my logo. Like, some people asked me if I was going to change my logo because of like my Traveling Pony one with having to put Sloan down and everything, but I was like, I am so emotionally attached to this logo. Like, I don't think you understand. And I love the bubble. Like, I just love everything about it. It's so cute, so fun. So that's who did, Science Heights is who did my logo for both Traveling Pony, Naughty Pony, and then she also helped me design, or she designed, I just gave her like the most rough blueprint you've ever seen. And then she helped me design the yarn labels. Oh my gosh, you gotta send me your address sometime so I can send you stuff, because I have stuff that I can send you for like to keep. Did you get the pleasure of dealing with the shop? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little pro tip. Shopify always has some outage. Like, I kid you not, it's a weekly thing. So just learn to love the Shopify outage, because it happens all the time. I feel like the one gray could kind of be like a Totoro gray. Yeah, trust me, Sarah knows, I'm always there for them videos. Was it? No. Christine, that's who I was talking to. When I was talking about Misery. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Misery. I have read Misery, right? And I watched the video. So when I was first starting out, this is like a year and a half ago, I actually found the screenshot the other day. I wish I had saved it. And I mean, you guys know I've been doing social media content creation for years. So I'm very comfortable being in front of a camera. Like, I ain't got nothing to hide. Yo, I always tell, oh, it was Sarah, I told this too, but I was like, guys, Y'all ain't saying anything I haven't heard before, or like honestly, middle school boys, they had said like worse things to me than half the people online. So I was just laugh. But I'm used to being on social media, right? Never has bothered me before. So it was like a year and a half ago. And I'm on these like local Facebook groups or whatnot. That's how I usually find a lot of like my commission work is posting on local Facebook groups. And I have posted about like my crochet business that had my name and everything, my business name. And somebody like messaged me and I was like, okay, I thought it was maybe something about a custom. No, guys, it was literally like they were pulling a misery out of me. They were like, oh my gosh, I watch all your videos. I didn't know you live so close. Where do you live? Like, they're like, I'm your #1 fan. Can we maybe like meet up sometime? I was like, no, I'm good, guys. Like, there's a few people I would 100% like meet up, but I was like, girl, I ain't telling you where I live. Like, some of y'all know where I live. But I was like, this is just a little weird. And then they just kept messaging me and messaging me and messaging me, and I was like, this is getting weird. I blocked her. So, hasta la vista. I lost a subscriber. I lost a real one. But when you start messaging me on my like personal stuff, and I have 500 people message me on my my Facebook, it's hard not to know who I am. Like, my last name is in everything. So it's not hard to find me on social medias, but I was like, but then when you're asking me what street I live on, dang girl, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna get out of this so fast. Yeah, the purple is like not like a deep purple because I don't really use deep purple. Like, the only time I used the deep purple from Sweet Snuggles Light was like Gengar. This one has a little bit more vibrancy. Like, I feel like any colors I do are going to hold vibrancy to them just because that's how we manufacture them. And sorry guys, if you don't like vibrant colors, kick it to the curb. Can we just get all the colors? It's hard. It is so hard. I mean, honestly, my hope is that if things just keep going well and if it keeps growing, I truly do hope that like at least once a year we'll just add like 12 new colors every single time. I will take down the parfait. It's a goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna beat them on the colors. I might be 50 years old, but I'm gonna do it, baby. I love you. Yeah. It's when I watch back my videos sometimes, I really do get a laugh. I'm like, Carrie, my god. Okay, I also saw Sign Sites. You sent me some, so I will get you things sent out to you. I'll definitely send you some yarn, business cards. I don't have business cards for Naughty Pony, but I'll send you some things so that way you have it. Especially since you designed a yarn label. Like, come on, girl. That's been... How many orders have I had? I don't know. I'm at 534. That's so much yarn that has gone out with your label. And I know I needed to change something on the label, but I'm blanking. But did I need to change? Oh, I was going to add... Was I gonna add yardage? I don't know. Some people complained about that when it first came out, though. People stopped complaining, and I was like, guys, we can only complain about so many things. Carrie can only take so many things at once. You know how we got in that conversation is because we were talking about... Girl, I don't even know how we got... I know we were talking about Stephen King. My brain pulled a Stephen King on me the other day. Ooh, yikes. Yesterday, to be exact. She got it. Yeah, it was very creepy. Like, I was like... It's like a little weird. A little weird. And like I said, I'm like I feel like I am the most open person. Like, I'm pretty... Like, what you see... on camera is how I am in real life. You can't not be like this and be authentic. I don't think anyone would want to be like this. But like literally, this is how I am. So, but that whole situation just threw me off. I was like, I don't know. And I was newer. It's even if I wasn't newer, I'd be like, okay. Yeah, Perfect Chunky. Okay, so I find this really funny, right? Premier released the new plush. And if you guys didn't know, I about had a heart attack when they said the plush is being released. I mean, my yarn really isn't like the plush. Like, I guess it's similar in some regards, but there's still some differences. Like, so they're not, I mean, you can use them together just like Sweet Snuggles Life, but there's still differences, right, between them. But I remember when everyone was posting about plush coming out, right? Oh, it was so amazing, da da da. And all I could think was like, I was just sitting back here because a lot of those people were like avid Sweet Snuggles Light users, and they were all going over there because I don't think Sweet Snuggles Light was being manufactured yet, like remanufactured. And so all these people posting about like how amazing it was, da 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 da. But I've been hearing, guys, some people are starting to complain about the plush starting to get like the chunky. And I was like, it's just a matter of time, guys. It's just a matter of time. I guess that's the thing about my yarn is like literally everything comes in at once. So it's all from the same batch. Like every single time I get it, it's gonna be from the same batch. So there really isn't like so much differences. And I've truly, I'm not gonna say I don't miss some things, but I truly do try and like look for issues. And like if I run it through my fingers and if it doesn't feel like, what was it today? I was packing orders or something and I like ran the yarn through my fingers and I could just feel like I felt a little bit like it was like not stiff, but I felt like I could feel the string a little too, and I was like, okay, that just goes over to second chance, you know? So I really do try. I have gotten a lot of not always so nice messages about things with the yarn. But I always try and explain to people, I'm like, I really do try my best. Like, if it has factory knots on the inside and stuff, I mean, I try and pick them out if I find them. But it's just like, girl, are you gonna invent X-ray vision? Because I'm down. You can test it on me. That's fine with me. But there's just some things I can't. But I truly do try to the best of my ability. Like, I actually hope that people think that when they, like, buy the yarn or they support me or whatever, I hope people realize that I truly do care, opposed to some other places. Not gonna say. I was talking to, who was it today? Sharon, I believe. Sharon at Snuggle Beans. She bought Naughty Pony from Canada. I'll tell you, those customs. Oh, I think I texted Sarah about the customs because I was like, oh my god. Shannon. Yeah, Shannon. The customs were wild, guys. I got hit with some crazy customs, which is so funny because I've shipped to Canada before. Well, guys, I opened shipping back up to Canada. Some people on Facebook got really offended at me, so I was like, okay, guys, I'll open the shipping back up. So, but I got hit with some insane customs. Oh my god, like $100. It's like, man, like, geez Louise. But I think she made something. Oh my gosh, guys, it is so adorable. She hasn't posted it yet. She sent me a photo of it, but I was texting her about, because she was talking about how the Parfait Chunky was just like absolutely shedding and falling apart, which it's like this color in particular, like, girl, you can tell how much I love it because look at this. Get away. These pinks, trash. 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 Like, oh my gosh, guys. It's raining. It's raining money. Horrible to work with. Yeah. Pinks suck. Just like a lot of some other things. Also the black, like what is going on, guys? Why does the black feel so bad? It feels disgusting. What is that thing? Well, I can't remember what that, disgusting. Oh, that's from a K-drama where it's like disgusting. Can't say it. But yeah. I mean, just I don't know. Visceral. Oh, the yellows. Jeez, they're like either squeaking like crazy, or just like I don't know. Like if I touch a yarn that I have from Naughty Pony and it gives me like a, I'm like, bleh. You go over there. And usually it's nothing bad, but I'm just like crazy. Like, I don't know. I like I said, I truly try. I am human. But like, I truly do put some effort in. And I wouldn't send someone crap just to send someone crap. Now, if you get the second chance yarn, of course, like some of those skeins might be, you know, a little like, not as soft. I don't know if any of the yarns that I've felt, and I felt a couple yarns. I don't think any of them that I felt from Naughty Pony have been like super starchy. Some of them have been like a little bit more stiff, but I won't send those. Like I'll put them aside for the second chance. Like there's a couple scenes that I put aside for the second chance, and like they didn't have factory knots or anything, but like, I just touched them and I was like, I don't know, not what I would want. So you get booted. You were just cementing the faceless. Honestly, I'm more so surprised that that's been the only one that I've had do that. Now, I have gotten so many comments from people about the horse stuff. And I mentioned in one of the Friday video, or like one of the sit down videos I did, I kind of talked about it a little bit, how it was going to be like careful about how much horse stuff I posted. Because internet people blow me away. Like, I probably, in my area in Georgia, have some of the best care that you can give an animal. And that is why, you know, I have wait lists, and that is why vets work directly with me. Like, half the time, I don't have to post about trying to find clients because vets just want to send me animals, or the hospital, like the university wants to send me things just because they know the quality of care, right? And I'll admit, like, the care that I have to do here is different from just like throwing your horse out in a field, right? Because everything that comes here, like, I specifically want horses with issues. Like, if you call me and you're like, guys, my horse is dying, I'm like, put it on the trailer, get it here. That is my type of horse. Like, I don't know. I do really well with those horses. And nobody will take care of them. Like, nobody will, because there's so much work. I understand they are a ton of work. And just like nobody, like people will literally kick people out of the barns because they don't want to take care of horses because they have too much work. Like, they just want the easiest horse so they don't have to spend a lot of money. And I'm like, send it to me. And I don't charge people extra. Like, when I have to give horses 6 medications a day, I don't charge them extra just because I'm just there to keep the horse happy, right? People on the internet are freaking crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, the messages I have received and the comments I have received because I'm not doing things exactly how they want. I'm like, guys, you don't understand. Like, I have almost every single horse in my barn can only go on grass for so many hours a day. If I left them outside longer than their vet recommended times, they would literally die. Like, I don't understand how I can tell people on the internet that. And the whole thing with Sloan, ah, some of the comments I got and emails, I was like, oh my God, guys. Like, I can compartmentalize and like put it aside. But like some of that stuff was like, you guys are crossing the line. If it was somebody else, it was like you would really be messing somebody up. It's like, man, I can take it and go, okay, yeah, I'm used to it. But yeah, I got some crazy messages. People telling me that I killed my horse. I was like, y'all get your it was a lot. So that's why so I don't get as much like weird people messages, but I've gotten a lot of horse things, and I'm like, guys, crazy what some people will send you. Factory knots are part of yarn. Yeah, and I feel like when I got into the yarn production, there is actually like a specific amount, and people don't realize how little the amount of yarn is that has to be between each factory knot. It's honestly, it's not a lot of yarn that has to be between. Like, I had to read this whole thing, and then like the people who manufacture the yarn and everything, they're completely certified. They go through everything. Like, they're, they got all the eco whatever things. But it's surprising how little yardage has to be between certain things. Like true factory knots. Like I said, I learned so much through this whole process. And yeah, it's been very interesting. Yeah, pink is horrible. Yeah, I made Rumi. I have the black hair one. Why do I want to call her Olivia? That is not her name. Oh my gosh, what is the black-haired one? Rumi, Mira, it's the pink hair. Oh my gosh. I can't remember what the black-haired girl name is. I have her pattern written up, but then like this whole thing with the whole like, oh my god, Zoe, there we go, Zoe. I have it written up, but then like everyone was freaking out about the whole character stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll let her simmer down. And then I'll do it. But I've made them all personally. Rumi like sold so fast in my first market that I took her to. I took the original version, I took the second version. Glinda sold right away. I think I still have Elphaba, which is like, I thought Elphaba was cool. I like Elphaba more than Glinda. But yeah, I want to get back into pattern writing. I want to do the dolls. I have some crazy wild ideas for patterns, but guys, where is the time? Where is the time? I love seeing you take care of your horses. You can tell that. I mean, I definitely want to still include, like, I got the DJ Osmo Pocket 3. So I could do some more stuff around the barn. Like, I want to do the barn tour with the fancy camera. So I'll still include it, but I was just like baffled. I don't know how people watch and think you're anything. Yeah, the email really threw me off. I was pretty amazed. At least the Instagram people that comment on my stuff, I can block, and I'll block you so fast. But the emails, I was like, girl, I can't even block you. Like, stop messaging me. Especially, I mean, like, literally with Sloan, I mean, he had a progressive degenerative brain disease. So there was nothing I could do. And even besides that, he ended up, when he went down to Florida, he had a partially ruptured disc in his neck, a chipped bone pressing down into the nerves in his neck, neck compression that was tightening around the nerves, all of his nerves, and severe arthritis in every single joint of his neck. I was like, what can you do? Like, I did everything for that horse. And yeah, people still had a comment on it. So that's why when I put him down, I was like, it was the easiest decision ever to do. Like, I was like, I mean, I was very upset, but yeah, people did not make it easier. That's for certain. Yeah, the barn cats throw me off too. Like, I made them, they have the fanciest room ever. Those cats are so spoiled. Guys, at night, they eat dry food, canned food. They get treats. I just take a whole thing of treats. There's like Frisky whatever treats, and I just go like, sure. So they get like a mountain of treats. I do the liquid, what is it, like bisque? Pour it all on top of the treats. Then they get some squeezy treats on top. Like, they're the most, and they have a electronic water system. They're just so spoiled for barn cats, like insanely spoiled. And I mean, the whole reason I put them in the cat room was so they wouldn't get grabbed by coyotes. And then people still complain to me that I put my cats in the cat room, and that's cruel. And I'm like, I can't win. I can't win. I was like, y'all, if I like made a video and was like, oh, my cat got killed by a coyote, I would be getting called out for being a bad owner. Like, I can't win. I can't win sometimes. I have not made Ariel from my own patterns. I have made Ariel from, is it Finnick Toys? Yeah, I feel like it's Finnick Toys. I've made her Ariel. I did it for a custom order for Christmas. I made that one, and I made Moana. Yeah, I can't believe people take, yeah, I don't know where people have this time, because guys, I hardly have time to live. Like, where are we having this time? I mean, I usually just block them. I'm like, get out my car. I can't deal with you today. Yeah, so, well, that's why I just figure, I was like, well, honestly, I mean, well, technically, I am going to try and do some more things with Freya coming up and everything. So I might, like, I might videotape that. I have to feel like, I have to see if I want to trudge into that territory. But I honestly don't, like, even, I haven't ridden in like 8 months. So there's really not even that much horse content for me to share, like me doing things. So I feel like if it's just like around the barn, we should be able to be responsible adults about certain things, but who knows? Oh, no, the cats love it. Oh my gosh, they love it. Like, they literally, I wish I could record it, but the only reason I don't record, like, me bringing the cats in, well, I guess I think I actually, no, I did that day in the life video. I feel like I did record me bringing them into the cat room. The only reason I don't sometimes record it is just because, like, they are feral cats. So sometimes, you know, when, like, something's new, they're kind of like, are you trying to, like, take me out or something? So I always just, like, try to not scare them. But no, that room is, like, it has, like, you know, like, stepping stones on the walls, so they jump up and down. They have heated cat houses, beds, tunnels. I mean, like, 3 of those climbing tower. I mean, it is like, I'm pretty certain they live better than a lot of just cats. Like, it is bougie. So, but, you know, people always find something to complain about. They like to let me know. That's what I've learned. My 3 years on YouTube has taught me that. I think it's been 3 years. It feels like 3 years. If it hasn't been, I've aged tremendously. My good old YouTube. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be done with my custom orders. I can't even explain to you guys how nice it is to be done with custom orders. It is so nice. It is so nice. Uh, I literally the entire month of January until last week was all custom orders for. Oh, and once I got over the plague, so middle of December or whatever. Oh, no, actually, if I count Christmas, I've been doing custom orders since November 20, whatever, the day after my market. So it was like 23rd, 24th. I've been doing custom orders, and it is so nice to not be doing custom orders right now. Give yourself a week. I'll be back at it. But it's just nice to be able to crochet things like I want to crochet. Just because, yeah, it's a lot of the custom orders have not been things that I've been interested in, which is always so hard when you don't like something. Have you tried the new not? I've seen it everywhere. I haven't worked with it. Just because I don't use enough fur. Like, I have so much fur yarn. Cause so the funny thing, I was not a Joann's girl at all. I was not a Joann's girl because I didn't like any of the yarn they carried. Because they carried a lot of Bernat. Of course, I never did anything with Bernat and all that type of stuff. So when Joann closed, it was like a spirit possessed me. And I'm not certain. Maybe it was one of y'all's spirits. It was not my spirit. But something just possessed me. Someone put a voodoo curse on me. And I hit up Joann's like 4 times. I probably saw Joann's more in the last week than I had in like 10 years. And I went to town on that fur yarn. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, oh, and the Bernat, what is that? You know, like the Bernat thingies that like are ombre or something, and those really big like circle cake thingies. I bought like 10 of them. That's what I'm saying. Someone's spirit possessed me. It was not my own. It was not on my own terms. So I bought a ton of that Joann's fur, which I didn't realize was 3-stranded. I'm not a 3-stranded girl. I like my single strand. So my goal is to like try and get rid of fur before I start buying more fur. And honestly, maybe at some point, I don't know, I might look at manufacturing fur. I don't know. I definitely, Naughty Pony is my baby. But if I did make a fur line, it would probably be called Shetland. Just because my Shetland ponies, if you've ever seen Shetlands, they're like fur balls. So I had thought of the name before. But I'm not at that point. I don't want to manufacture. Oh my god. I don't know. I can't. This round of Naughty Pony alone is going to be like so stressful. I can't even think about bringing in another yarn quite yet. Or else they would need to be putting me in grippy socks. Let's see. And I'm trying to use up yarn. I don't think people understand how much yarn I just have laying around. And I just, between Naughty Pony and I have a horse in my barn that's, he's stabilized, but still has a lot of problems. Like, I don't understand how to explain this to him. He has something called laminitis. And like laminitis, so like imagine this is a foot. Imagine this is the leg, right? There's a bone that's in the foot that isn't connected to the bottom. It's just like the bone, and then you got the hoof capsule around this bone, right? When laminitis happens, it's usually from like a spike in sugar. Almost think of it like a diabetic thing, like insulin, a lot of things like that. This bone that's in the foot, rotates and sinks down. And then what ends up happening is as the rotation occurs, the actual hoof around the bone will separate and fall off. So you just have bone and uncovered hoof capsule. A lot of times horses have to be put down for it. And that's one of those things where I tell people, like, you know how I mentioned about how I can't turn my horses out longer than XYZ on grass? That's one of the main reasons why, is because of laminitis, and it kills so many horses. I've known so many I've seen too much with horses' feet falling off. Too much over time. So I have a horse in my barn right now that has that, and it's a lot of work. It is, but I love him. He is so sweet. He's the one that if you watch my videos, I'm like, oh, he's on stall rest. He hasn't been able to go outside in a month or 2 months because his feet are just in so much pain, right? So between that, between Naughty Pony, between the customs, I'm hardly even going through yarn right now just because I'm hardly crocheting. Like, I just have hardly had time to crochet. So I really want to try and like work through the boxes of yarn that I have right now, and then hopefully by then Naughty Pony will be coming in. And I don't know, after working with Naughty Pony, it's just so much more enjoyable. So I do lean towards Naughty Pony when I can now to use, just because it doesn't hurt my hands. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but like when I work with it, it doesn't hurt my hands. But when I work with a lot of other yarns, it's so painful to crochet. This can be so painful. So needless to say, what I was trying to say is I'm not buying any yarn until I get a little bit further. I've told myself that I'm like, okay, I feel like honestly, if I got another yarn, I would be more inclined to buy more Himalaya Koala, because I like working with it. Now, I did recently, this one's made out of completely fur, and this was the Hobby Lobby fur, which I don't mind Hobby Lobby fur. I think it's very similar from what I've heard from that Knotted Cat's fur, because it's single strand, so I feel like they're very much similar. So I don't mind Hobby Lobby, and usually I go for a lot of neutral colors with fur. I feel like I'm not as much of the bright colors, because I usually use it for, if I'm using for an animal, I want darker colors, and then if I'm using it for trim, I don't know, I don't usually use fur for, I usually use white. I feel like I use white a lot for trim. Trying to pull those strands apart is a special kind of toy. Yeah, that's because I'm gonna give it to my mom. She likes to have things to do. I was like, girl, let me tell you about this fur yarn. Because I want to use it. And like, was it Michael's? They have like a gray? And I was like, oh, that would be so cute to do like a bunny or something. So I'm gonna make her do it. I mean, I'm definitely branching out, I feel like, this year into more fur textured yarns, just like with my own crocheting. So I definitely want to try and use up all this stuff, because it also is taking up a lot of room that I don't really have. I don't really have that much room in here. Now that I'm overrun by horses and safety eyes, which this whole area needs to be cleaned. Shetland named for, yeah, I thought Shetland because Two Bits, my little Shetland pony, he has the thickest coat in the world. Like, he looks like a fluff ball. And I was like, well, I can't name the yarn Two Bits. Like, that's just his name. I didn't even name Two Bitty. I named it Two Bitty, but Two Bits was what he was named before. But he's just like a fluff ball. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was actually going to name Naughty Pony originally to be Shetland. But I was like, it doesn't really make sense. And I feel like there was there could be a Shetland yarn, like, brand. But I was like, oh, well, it was like Shetland under Naughty Pony, it could work. But that's, I've looked into it. But Naughty Pony, my babe, she ain't the cheapest girl around. That's for certain. She keeps me going. She keeps me working the not the 9 to 5. I was gonna say she keeps me working the 5 to 11. Sounds right. She keeps me busy. Yeah. But I'm finally back to crocheting again, and it's nice. I'm just working small things right now. I got like some mice and some. Well, I was starting today working on these little axolotls. It's in the room. Using Premier Parfait Chunky so they don't turn out too big because they go in my $10 bins. That I've been starting to work on these again, which is so nice. Do you guys want to see my list? This is just small items. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's probably about 100 things on there. That's just the $10 stuff. $12. I like to set realistic goals for myself. So I got to start working again on stuff for April. That will be my next market. Oh yeah, your horse is the only one up there. It fits perfectly next to all of my other horses. The big guys, because I have my willow and I have my pumpkin and I have my I'm really blanking on what pattern that is that Lobug Lauren did. It's like it starts with an A. It's like that little, it almost looks like an abdominal snowman. Like it's really, somebody else sent me something. It could have been Avery. I think it was Avery might have done something in Naughty Pony in that pattern style. The one I got from Lauren is blue. But I feel like I swear somebody sent me one. Like a photo. They all live over there because, well, Willow's, those shelves are really like not that wide. And I don't trust Willow to stay up there and not fall. And I got paints and stuff and other things. Versus that little horse fits perfectly. And I was like, well, it's next to all the other horses. Little model horse stuff. So that's where he lives. Because he's stable. Some of the other guys are not stable enough for me to trust to sit on my shelf. I actually need to really badly go to the post office. Because I think Granny by Nature sent me something, so I need to go over there at some point and check my P.O. box. I never check my P.O. box. Like, I tell people all the time, like, if somebody says me something, like, message me, because I won't make that connection to go over there, because usually when I drop off packages, I usually drop it off at, like, this place that kind of, like, accepts everything, because it just depends on what I'm shipping, like depending on where it is. If it's UPS, you know, USPS, sometimes I use FedEx. If I ever have to ship anything with FedEx, you are most definitely getting my home address, because Shopify loves to tell everyone where I live. But I usually go to one of those places, so I never think to go to the UP store. I need to like program it in my brain to go to the UP store more often. But yeah, that's what I got. I don't know, guys. Oh my gosh, it's 9:30. I really am quite good at talking. What can I say? Oh, let's see. What do I have to wrap up on things? What do I have? Okay. I think the Naughty Pony sale goes till tonight. I think it does. So, and some people learned how to leave notes. I had my first note left during this sale. I didn't know you could leave notes. Yeah. I had 2 notes. One said, was by Hannah. It says, "Thank you so much, Carrie." And the other one says, "I told you I love a good sale. Good luck making space for the new stuff." I didn't know you could leave notes. I guess you can leave notes on orders. So that was cool. I got some notes. The Naughty Pony sale goes till tonight. All the second chance has to be gone. I was not home yesterday. So I figured all of the second chance had to be gone. Somebody like was on the website. She like I don't know who. Somebody was on the website because they bought 70 items of the second chance yarn, and I was like, what? They knew what they were there for, and they came and they conquered. That's all I'll say. So yeah, that all the second chance gone. Usually I'm gonna try, I think it works best if I do the second chance how I've been doing it, where we just like I collect it and then just drop it in one go, because I don't really like to just like randomly add the skeins, because I feel like some people like to do like what has essentially happened is some people just want to buy like a bulk load opposed to like one or two, and then if you spend enough then you get free shipping. So I feel like doing it that way ends up working out, but I think I've pretty much cleared out all of my second chance. I say that every single time. I'm like, oh, I that's all the second chance, and then I like look down and I'm like, oh, it wasn't all the second chance. It is in my head, but then I'm like, oh no, I missed something. So I think all that's gone. Sale, I'm hoping that's the last sale. I don't know. If we get closer to the yarn arriving and I still have a decent amount of yarn, that I might try and do another sale just to see if I can make some more space. But probably what I'm thinking about doing for when the new yarn comes in is I'll probably do what I did last time, where the website will be opened up for like the email subscribers first, and then we'll do the normal public like people. That way I know who to pack priority, because if you're an email subscriber, I give you priority. That should be, I think the yarn is getting here, I feel like May, June. It feels like so long away, but it's really not that far away. I tell myself all the time, like, how are we almost through February? Like, I can't wrap my head around that. Like, how are we almost through February? Love the new website. Oh yes, yep, I was very fancy. I got the template. I like the website too. I want to add to it. I want to make an about section. I want to add to the about section. I want to do some type of filming and try and get my mother involved a little bit. She doesn't like to be on camera, which is, I understand. But I want to try and expand certain things a little bit more, and then we'll have the expansion too once I get time to make like the crochet kits. Whenever that happens. Yeah, I didn't know you could leave notes. This is the first time I've had notes. I was like, I didn't know you can do that. So I got two. Which is kind of cool. I didn't know you could leave notes on Shopify, but I guess you can do everything on Shopify. What else was I gonna say as I close this up? Or else I'll literally be here until my head hits the floor. Oh, I did kind of record stuff for a video with the model horse stuff. Once I got to the show yesterday, I blanked out. I went to a different world, so I didn't record much because it was very intimate. Like, there was only 18 people signed, like, in the whole thing. And I was like, nobody was my age, which was fine. But I was like, I don't know if I can pull out a camera in front of these people and then be okay with it. So, but not get much recording at the event, but I might try and do some like a roundup video, because that'd be fun. Maybe it's a Friday special video. I'm trying to keep the Friday videos like a little bit more fun. Just like not necessarily like I have to be like super involved in the crocheting all the time. So I'm trying to keep those ones a little bit more fun. Other things, sometime I'll get a video out this week if I can stay up and edit. Don't keep your fingers crossed. And then, oh, I guess the other thing is the Safety Eye Club if anyone wants to join the Safety Eye Club, I believe we still have spots. I don't know how many people rejoined. I have to look at that because I know it's like a monthly thing, and I know you can, like unsubscribe. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, unsubscribe. So I need to look and see who actually resubscribed for this month, because the next month will be 3 months for some people if they resubscribe. So I'll actually be oh no, please don't tell me that. Someone just messaged me something. Guys, now I have to decide, am I willing to drive 2.5 hours to go to a show, a model horse show? I don't know, I gotta think about that one. I asked them as a joke, and I'm not laughing now. But I need to look and see, because who ended up resubscribing. But if you guys want to, we'll send you a link to entry form. We'll block you. No, just kidding. Whenever life gets hard, I'm like, block. But if anyone wants to join the Safety Eye Club, I believe there's still tiers open, and I don't know if anybody on here, if you're still here, joined last month's tier and everything, but it seemed like for the most part everyone really liked their eyes. I mean, I hope you did. If you joined, I hope you liked them. I mean, I liked them, but that doesn't mean everyone else likes them. This month's eyes, I really think I outdid myself. Like, I really think I did. Oh, they're stunning. They are magnificent. I love them. I love them. I love them. Oh, somebody just ordered something. Sean. Oh my gosh, guys. We have another Canadian order. Oh lordy. This will be fun. But, yeah, I don't know if anyone here, like, joined the Safety Eye Club, but, this month's eyes, like I said, they're spectacular. The mystery eyes, so I have this really hard thing, because for the 30mm tier, it is like so easy, because 30mm, I don't know if anyone here has ever painted eyes. 30mm are like the perfect eyes to paint, or like 35, 40s are good too, but I love painting 30s, and that's pretty much all I paint for myself is 30s, right? It's just so easy to get so much more like color onto them. So Nebula will be the 30mm, and I have these 2 other colors that will be the mystery colors, and it is so hard for me to decide what colors should be the 25mm and what colors should be the 20s, because this one color is just like, it's spectacular. If you like the main color eyes, Nebula, then you will just like die over the second color. It kind of like blows Nebula out of the park. It's beautiful. It's 2-toned, so like 6 layers of glitter to make them, but it has a lot of depth to it, right? The third eye color is a little bit more single color, but in the glitter has some like extra little like little stars and whatnot, much more on the galaxy side. I feel like the second color is very much like dark hole, Nebula, reds, pinks, blues, just like very vibrant. So it's really hard for me to decide what should be the 25mm and what should be the 20, because I feel like I don't know if you can appreciate either of them on the 20. Like, I feel like the more surface space you have, the more you'll just be like, oh my goodness. So that's been my hardest thing that I'm trying to decide right now, is what should be the 20 millimeter and what should be the 25. Because it's just that difference. You don't realize the difference of surface space between 20 and 25 when you're painting it. It's like so different. But I'm hoping that everyone likes this month's themes. And then I will, at some point this week, get written up and everything for next month's themes, which I feel like some people were saying maybe to go a little bit more like on the green spring theme, just thinking about like it is March and people are going to be making things for April. So I do have some really pretty more like pastel, lighter tones, which I guess technically could be very nice just because this month's theme is like vibrant, strong colors. So maybe having a month of like lighter tones would be better, just because, yeah, this month's eyes are going to be like, I think they knocked last month's eyes out of the park. Out of the park. I mean, I'm such a sucker for Nebula. I painted 2 pairs, so that's what I have on the horse. I need to actually make a post on Instagram about that. That's what's on this horse, was Nebula. So this is 2-tone glitter. 2 different glitters that I layer on 3 times. 2 base layers of glitter behind it, and then another layer of resin on top of it. So that's what I have on that one, and I still have a pair in here because I actually used a pair for myself but these eyes are just like so pretty. Oh my gosh. These are ones that when you get them in person, you're gonna just be like, oh my god, they're so pretty. I just love the shifting to them. And then if you're not part of my Patreon, it's free. The eye tiers are not free, but the other part of it is, and then I'll be making a post at some point about the eyes that I made for last month. I loved the 30 millimeter eye. Like, it's so pretty. It's beautiful. But I do have to say, this month's eyes knock them. Like, I don't even think they compare. I mean, they're both like really good. Like, I loved last month's for Lunar New Year, but these ones, I'm in trouble. I am in so much trouble. I feel like people are just going to love them. And if you guys don't know, for the safety eye stuff, like this stuff, it is not going on my website. I've posted that a few times on Patreon. There's just like no way these are going on my website. But if you're part of the Patreon and stuff, and if you reach out to me that way, or like if you're part of the tiers and you want to order them, that's fine. But I'm not offering them like on my website. There's no. A lot of love and labor goes into these eyes, and I don't want to make them like just for everybody. Spring colors for, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'll give it on the option. We'll still do like winter because some people wanted winter, and I know, you know, March is still kind of, I mean, it was like 75 degrees here in Georgia. I don't know what is up with the weather. But I was thinking like spring, kind of pastel greens, lighter colors. I'll probably still add winter just because people were asking about winter. And then I'll brainstorm about the third option. I need to look. I just got like so much glitter that I just got in. So I need to separate things for the glitter. And then I'll decide if the extra eyes for the 3-month tiers, I'll have to decide if I keep them on theme or if I just make something separate. That will be the other thing, because I could either keep them on theme or I could just make a universal, like, this is what you get on 3 months, this is what you get on 6 months, this is what you get on 9 months. And I also need to figure out what size the 3 months are going to be. Oh, you are my Canadian. I was just saying, I was like, somebody from Canada put an order in. This will be my 4th Naughty Pony order from Canada. So thank you so much. I have to wonder if you're one of Shannon's friends. Because Shannon was like, oh, I was talking to some people I know about the yarn and everything. But thank you. Yes, I will get that packed up tomorrow. I have 24 orders to pack. I assume I will get through at least 10. I don't think I'll get through the entirety of 24 in one day, just because some of these orders have like 70 items, 36, 32. I know I pulled Andrea's today. I just didn't put the thing in fully. But yeah, so it probably will be Tuesday when I can pack your order. But thank you. I'm hoping I can reach more of the Canadians. That's the hope. I mean, I've got 4 orders from there, so we're moving up. We are moving up. But I hope you enjoy it. If you do, let me know. If you don't, just don't send a mean email, please. I get enough of the mean emails. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we were talking today about the yarn. That's the only reason I thought of it, because I was literally messaging her probably at like 6 my time, which I think she's behind me because she's mountain. I'm East Coast. And we were talking about it. So that's why I was like, I wonder if a Canadian person is in here. And she was talking about how she was telling people about it. I was like, I wonder. I hope you do. I mean, I feel like it really is. If you don't like the bad things about Chanel yarn, like the shedding, the breaking apart when you sew with it, not being able to close a magic ring, if you don't like all of that, then you'll love Naughty Pony, because it doesn't do those things. I'm like, man, it's so nice. I cannot wait until the new colors come. Like, I feel like when the new colors come, I feel like even more people will probably be like more keen to it, just because of the fact that, which I understand, there's only 12 colors. But I feel like once that we get to that 24 mark, we'll be solid. And then we'll just keep going up from there. I've been using Elise Voluto. Yeah, Elise Voluto. Christine uses Elise Voluto a lot. And I know she uses Elise Voluto. What's Up Cupcake? She uses Elise Voluto. And then she also uses Naughty Pony a lot. Those are like, I feel like her two. Well, maybe if I can add more colors too, she'll probably use it more than Parfait, because we both talk about our Parfait problems. But it's very similar in Elise, that it doesn't like shed. It's soft. Elise is like a little bit thicker, definitely, but a lot of the attributes are pretty similar, except this one's, I don't know, I've never used Elise, but this one's definitely more Chanel than Elise is. I haven't actually personally used it. It's pretty much the only Elise yarn I've used is Softy Plus, which that's like just a completely different texture yarn in general with the strands and whatnot. Oh gosh, guys, 9:51. I've got to get to bed. I have got to block this person so they don't think I'm actually gonna attend their show. Guys, it was a joke. I didn't mean to sign up. Yeah, that I'm going through it. But I want to come on here. Thank you guys so much for all your support with everything with Naughty Pony. I'm so glad you guys are excited for the new colors. Thank you guys so much if you're part of like the Safety Eye Club. Like, as you guys know, like, this is, I feel like you guys know me at this point if you've followed me or watched my videos, or even if you're new here. Like, this is like literally This is who I am. What you see is what you get, sadly. Sadly. But thank you guys so much. Hopefully at some point this week there will be a new video. There probably won't be. But I'm going to head off. Let's say what this live stream was like 4 months after the last live stream. So what would that put us at? March, April, May. I see you in June probably. I'll probably see you when the yarn arrives, honestly, which would be like May, June. Isn't that just perfect timing? I'm syncing up with the yarn, guys. So if we went on our 4-month schedule, I would see you in June. But as always, I mean, if you guys ever need to reach me, y'all know how to find me. Just don't find me that way, okay? Don't ask me where I live and what street I live on. So, no, let's start monthly shit. I would totally do it if I remembered or felt the energy. I don't know, something was in the air tonight. Something was in the sky, like the moon. I was like, man, have you seen those memes with those like alpha things? I was like, something was calling me to do a live stream tonight, probably because I did not want to paint eyes. I didn't say that. It was the ghost that said that. So that's probably what made me do a live stream. Because I was like, I don't want to breathe in the fumes. Even with my mask, it makes my eyes hurt sometimes. But yeah, so maybe I'll see you in 4 months. Don't miss my face too much, guys. You can find me on the videos. But I hope you guys have a good rest of the night. I will see you whatever's next. If you need to contact me, you know how to contact me. Just don't leave me messages. Have a great night. Sleep well. I probably won't. My mind has been pulling a Stephen King on me lately. So, I'll have a spooky night. But I will see you guys on the next one. This is making it sound like the ending of my videos. See, I'm well trained. I can do it with my eyes closed. But I will see you guys. Stay safe. Hasta la vista. I will catch you in 4 months' time. 4 months. Bye. Now, the problem is I never know how to turn these things off.